gatoya kangana nk'agasununu.
Ari nk'agasununu.
Kagenda gakora nyine uko ngura ariko nako gakora.
Ubwo kaza wari ufite igihe kingana iki, imyaka ingahe?
Ufite imyaka 7.
Uyu munsi ufite ingahe?
18.
Bad things do happen, but how you respond to them defines your character and the quality of your life. You can choose to be sad, get hopeless, and feel like life is the worst thing that has ever happened to you. But again, you can choose to overlook the current painful time and hope for a better future. She is called Varena, an 18-year-old girl that everyone calls a zombie and a monster because of the way that she looks. The people that bully her and call her such names are those that live in this society with her. This keeps hurting Varena, but there's nothing that she can do about it. She has been suffering from this tumor for 11 years now. She tried going to the hospital for treatment, but the doctors did not manage to treat her since they kept telling her to go back home and come back some other day.
Ese imiti byibura ugeze kwa muganga bakubwiye ko ari kirwaye?
Ntacyo nari imiti babaye.
Koko. Bagusuzumye bate?
Barambwiraga ngo nindahe ko nzagaruke, nasubirayo bakambwira ngo ndahe none nzagaruke kandi nta bushobozi nabaga mfite.
She says that she thinks that the reason why they kept on doing this was because it was obvious that they were too poor to afford the required surgery, and she had to keep suffering for all these years until she turned into this, and now everyone keeps laughing and teasing her. Today, we went to a village that she lives so that her story can be told to the world in order for her to get the treatment that she deserves, because according to what she was told, it is still possible for her to have a normal face once she is treated. This is her story. Varena was born as a normal baby and didn't have any problem at all. No one, and not even her own parents, ever thought that such a thing would ever happen to her. She was loved and raised normally, and everything was okay by then. She went to a nearby community school just like other children did. They were a happy family that wasn't rich but appreciated the little that they had. She was growing up, and when she turned 7 years of age, her life got ruined. According to her, it all started like a small pimple that was on her head. They all ignored it in the first place because they considered it to be normal, but as time went by, it turned out not to be normal at all, and it kept on growing. It started getting bigger and bigger each and every day. This was when her parents noticed that this might be something serious, so they decided to take her to the hospital, hoping to know what was really happening to their daughter. At the hospital, the doctors looked at her and never even bothered to carry out a checkup. They gave her a few painkillers and told her to go back home, promised that each and everything was going to be okay, but they knew that it wasn't. When they got home, the situation got worse instead of becoming better. The tumor kept on getting bigger and bigger, and there was nothing that they could do as a family rather than taking her to the hospital again, but this didn't help a thing. The doctors transferred her to another bigger and much better hospital that was supposed to carry out the surgery she needed, but it was obvious that they couldn't afford it. The only thing that they had as an option was to live with it, take care of their dying daughter until the very end. This is exactly what they did. A lot of children in this society noticed that her face was changing due to the face tumor. They started bullying and laughing at her, calling her names like a zombie that they watch in movies, and a lot more. These names always hurt her a lot, but she couldn't do anything to change this. Obviously, at 7 years of age is when she dropped out of school because it was impossible for her to go and spend the entire day with children that always bullied and laughed at her. This was much of a problem that could affect her emotionally and mentally and would make what she is going through even worse. She now stays at home and going through a lot of pain, but she has hope that one day everything will be okay and she will get the treatment that she deserves, though she does not know how and when it will come. Though a lot of people keep laughing at her because of this tumor, she has a few friends who accepted to take her for who she really is. They normally come to visit her and give her a hand in housework. They also encourage her and give her hope that everything will be fine. Her parents also don't like to see their daughter suffering and going through the pain that she is facing right now. They are also confused and don't know what to do anymore since they cannot afford to pay for the surgery that she deserves. All they had to do was to take care of her the way she is. Like she said, she was infected with this when she was 7 years old. Today, she is 18 years old, which means that it has been 11 years of her living with this tumor that affected her right eye and made her look abnormal, and she needs treatment. She says that it keeps on getting worse day by day, and without treatment, it will keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes by. She is also worried that this might end her life soon, and this is one of the reasons why she had to speak out before it's too late. Of course, she feels sad when she sees other children going to school and she cannot go with them. She has been missing out a lot since she also couldn't go and play out with them because all they were going to do was just laugh at her. She does help out with housework at home, but she cannot do each and everything. She does work that does not require a lot of energy, and she does everything while she is seated because her head is always heavy when she is standing. The tumor affects her a lot and it keeps on bringing up serious headache, and when this happens, she has to go to bed and sleep the entire day. This is also a sign that her body is getting weaker and she needs help as soon as she can get it.
Bikaba biri gusaba ko miliyoni 8 arizo zamvura.
Niko bakubwiye.
Ko bambwiye.
Miliyoni 8.
She was told by one of the doctors that the surgery she requires will take around $8,000 for her to get full treatment until she is completely fine. The moment her family had this amount of money, they gave up. All that she is asking everyone watching right now is to save her life and help her afford to get advanced treatment, the advanced surgery that will put all this pain to an end, and she could go to school and have a normal life just like other children. The funds that will be used to pay for this surgery will be donated via Giving Life, a link that is in the description of this video and pinned in the topmost comment by Afrimax English. Pain is temporary. It may last a minute, an hour, a day, or even a year, but eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. Thank you for watching. My name is Prince. This is Afrimax English. Do not forget to subscribe.